So guys, machine learning. Machine learning means the definition of the machine learning means which learns everything from the data, and improves itself from its past experience. For future prediction. Without being explicitly programmed. Okay, so this is the definition. The machine learning definition is which learns everything from the data and improves itself from past experience for future prediction and without being explicitly programmed, which means, so here machine learning is nothing but max. Okay, machine learning is nothing but max. Okay, so whatever the data we are giving, I told you already, the machine learning completely works with the help of structured data. Okay, structured data means the data will be in the form of rows and columns. Okay, so if I give some data to the machine learning algorithm, there are a number of algorithms are there. If I give data to the machine learning algorithm, it learns something from the data. Okay, this max learns something from the data what we are giving, and what it do, it improves itself from the past experience and it is ready for the prediction. I will tell you how the prediction is going on with the help of max and without being explicitly programmed. Without being explicitly programmed means once we are giving data to the mathematics, so there is no use of giving again and again and again. So once it learns, so definitely it will be in mathematical concepts. Okay, we can predict at any cost at any time. Okay, this is the purpose of using machine learning. So I will discuss how many types are there in the machine learning. In machine learning, there are 3 types. One is supervised, and the second one is unsupervised, and the third one is reinforcement. Okay, supervised machine learning algorithm. We will discuss supervised machine learning algorithm. Supervised machine learning algorithm means the data which is in the form of independent variables and dependent variables. Independent variables and dependent variables. So here you need to understand one thing. What do you mean by independent? What do you mean by variable here? Variable is nothing but column. Okay, independent columns and dependent columns. You need to understand here one thing. What do you mean by independent and what do you mean by dependent, and why supervised machine learning algorithm is following that concept. Okay, this is we need to understand very clearly. Okay, suppose if I'm having here, suppose I'm taking house data. Suppose. So for house data, how many columns will you have approximately? The square feet of the house. Okay, this is one column I'm considering, and the height of the house. What we will discuss, the area where it is locating. Okay, area, and the another one is price. So the house cost is how much? So the house cost will be completely depend upon with the square feet of and height and the area where it is. If it belongs to city category or it belongs to a good environment, so the cost of the house will be very high. So if it belongs to village category, the cost of the house will be very less. Okay, so here this is the best example. So here these 3 columns, square feet, height and area, these are known as an independent columns. So this y is there, no? This y is known as a dependent column. So why it is calling as independent? See, so the price, suppose this first column I am applying the square feet is 22.4 and the height I am considering is 6.8 suppose, and the area I am considering is Bangalore. Okay, Bangalore I am considering. The price of the money will be suppose I am taking 2 crores. So the house cost is 2 crores I am taking. So if you observe here, this 2 crores value is completely depending upon this value and this value. Okay, That's why these are known as an independent columns, and this price is known as a dependent column. So why? This completely, the value here in the price is completely depending upon each and every independent value. Okay, this is known as a supervised machine learning algorithm. The data which is in the form of independent variables and the dependent variables. So definitely there should be independent variables, and definitely there should be independent variable, dependent variable and independent variable. And this is how we will do algorithms in machine learning for the supervised machine learning algorithm. Okay, for supervised machine learning algorithm only. For unsupervised also it will be same, but some difference is there. I'll tell you clearly. Unsupervised. Unsupervised means, suppose I'm having a data here, x1, x2, x3. What in supervised, what we did? In supervised we are having x1 column, x2 column, x3 column and y column. I told you this x1, x2, x3 are independent, and this y is nothing but dependent. Okay, but here unsupervised means we will have only independent columns. There will be no dependent column. Whatever the columns we are having in unsupervised machine learning, there are belongs to independent. Okay, there will be no dependent variable. Simple. Unsupervised means there will be, this is the definition, there will be no dependent variable. Supervised means there will be independent plus dependent. Okay, so now the another technique is nothing but an reinforcement. This is the nothing but an AI part, advanced one. So if you want to become a pro in this reinforcement, you need to know about deep learning perfectly, NLP, OpenCV categories. Okay, so that's why what we will do is in a machine learning we will discuss only supervised and unsupervised. Okay. For fresher point of view, this reinforcement technique is not so important. Okay, keep that in mind. This is the advanced one. This is nothing but an AI. Okay, reinforcement. But I will tell you what is mean by AI. Suppose I develop a robot here. I am taking this robot name as a robo. So if there is one way here, and here left side one way is there, and right side one way is there. Suppose I'm considering this is one way, and left side is one way, and here also one way, and this here, this is a wall. Okay, this is a wall. So robot, I trained the robot, and it is walking straightly. So what it will do? Definitely it will not take to the left position or right position. It grows straightly and hit the wall. So after hitting the wall, what it realized? So there is something we should not reach at this point. So again it comes backward and it will check the left side. Okay, so if there is any way, it goes in this position. So if there is any wall here, if it hits again here, it will come in the right side direction. Okay, so in real time, how human beings are performing in the same manner, reinforcement also works. Best example is, suppose a person is sitting on a chair. Suppose this is a chair I'm considering, and a person is sitting on a chair. Okay, I told here is the robo. Suppose I'm considering this is the robo. I am the owner of the robo. So I'm telling the robo to go to the kitchen. Suppose I'm telling this is the kitchen. Go to the kitchen and bring one apple for me. What I'm telling to the robo, one apple. Go to the kitchen and bring one apple for me. So it goes to the kitchen. If it brings apple for me, what I will do? I will just give him credits. Okay, I will give him credits. What do you mean by credits? I am just appreciating the work done by the robo. Okay, suppose if I tell robo to go to the kitchen and bring one apple. Suppose instead of apple, what if it brings a water bottle? So whatever the work I am telling to the robo, it is not doing it is not doing at all. It is doing in a wrong manner. So what I will do? I will apply penalty. So what do you mean by penalty? Nothing but fine. So whenever you are applying a fine to the robo, what it will do? So it will understand, okay, in the next time we should not do in this manner. So why? The owner for me has applied a penalty, which means he applied a fine on me. So why he will apply fine? If there is any mistake done by me only, he will apply fine. So on the next time, we should not do in a wrong manner. I should do in a good manner. This is nothing but a reinforcement. I told you, which means learns everything from the data and it improves itself from the past experience. If you observe here, suppose this person is telling the robot to go to the kitchen and bring one apple. It goes to the kitchen, and if it brings water bottle, it is a wrong perspective. So I will apply a penalty. So what robot will think? It learns from its past experience. It is learning. So previously I done a wrong mistake. Now I should do a good one. So it is just improving itself from the past experience, like a human beings. Okay. So this is known as a reinforcement. Okay. This is nothing but a reinforcement. Here we need to understand one thing. The interview point question is, one is, what is labeled data and unlabeled data? Labeled data and unlabeled data. Simple. Labeled data means suppose if I am having a data set here like this, and I'm having 3 rows and 4 columns. Okay, in these 3 columns, in these 4 columns, I'm considering x1, x2, x3, and this as y. So what do you mean by this? Y means nothing but a dependent, and x1, x2, x3 is nothing but an independent. So the data which are having the independent columns as well as a dependent column, this type of data is known as a labeled data, which means supervised machine learning algorithms. Supervised ML algorithms. The data followed by the supervised machine learning algorithms are nothing but labeled data. Okay, labeled data. So unlabeled data is nothing but, what do you mean by unlabeled data? The data which are having only independent columns. There will be no independent columns. Independent columns is nothing but an unsupervised machine learning. Unsupervised machine learning. So labeled data means supervised machine learning will follow only labeled data. Unlabeled data means the unsupervised machine learning will follow unlabeled data, which means the data which is having the independent columns and the data which is having the dependent column is known as labeled data. The data which are having only independent column is known as an unlabeled data. So this is the basic introductions to the ML, how the data will be, what is the process followed by the supervised machine learning algorithm and unsupervised machine learning algorithm. First of all, we will see how many types are there in supervised machine learning algorithm. Supervised ML algorithms. In supervised ML algorithms, we are having 2 techniques. One is regression. And in regression, there are 3 algorithms are there. One is simple linear regression. This simple linear regression I will tell you now very clearly. I'm telling you now only the maths behind the simple linear regression is very important. If you understand this simple linear regression, definitely each and every algorithm will be in your brain. Okay. Now second one is multiple linear regression. Multiple linear regression. And third one is polynomial linear regression. So in supervised machine learning, the first technique is regression. In regression, how many algorithms are there? Simple linear regression is there, multiple linear regression is there, and polynomial linear regression is there. And in supervised machine learning, in one technique, we are having 3 algorithms. The second technique is nothing but a classification. Okay, classification. There are n number of algorithms in classification. When I'm telling classification, I will write the list of the algorithms. Okay, now we will completely focus upon regression problem statements. In regression, I'm having simple linear, multiple linear regression, and polynomial linear regression. I will tell you first of all simple linear regression. The first algorithm for ML is simple linear regression. Okay, listen very carefully. Now, first of all, you need to understand one thing: regression. Regression belongs to supervised machine learning algorithm. Okay, I'm writing a control flow here. Regression belongs to supervised machine learning algorithm, and supervised machine learning algorithm follow independent variable plus dependent variable. Okay, so here you need to understand one thing: there will be independent variable and dependent variable. And simple linear regression means, simple linear regression means we will have only one independent variable and one dependent variable. Okay, this is known as a simple linear regression. Simple linear regression means, suppose I am considering a data here x1. So this x1 is nothing but an independent variable. Okay, I'm having one independent variable and one dependent. This is dependent and this is independent. Okay, this type of algorithm, this type of data can be handled with the help of simple linear regression. Why? Simple linear regression is following two techniques. One is the data should have only one independent variable. I am having one independent variable here, and another technique is one dependent variable. Yes, I am having one dependent variable also.